Alright, we got driving ranges back, and we're waiting, which is good. Now we're waiting on the golf courses. So in my time of waiting, I got bored. And I found some really cool irons on the internet. So I'm gonna get them. And before anyone asks, no, these lovely Spalding blades are going absolutely nowhere. They're pretty much this Adams 20-degree hybrid to this 9-iron will always be a set because I've tested them. They work decently for paying $20 for these clubs. And then I found that out at Brookfield when I was playing last season for, what did I pay for that? 60 bucks with that nice leather head cover. But the irons I found go from 2-iron to sand wedge, so I'm going to hold on to the wedges and just use the 2 to the 9-iron, so I'm going to have a straight 2-iron set. So we're going to see how that goes, and don't worry about it. I know I can make my money back on these clubs if I end up not liking them, but when you see them, oh, you'll see why I like them. Looks like I got a mail delivery. That set of golf clubs I ordered when I was bored in quarantine came through. Let's crack this bad boy open. Alright. Let's get this sucker open. And they sealed it good. Like they really taped this sucker up. And that's good. You don't want cheap, crappy shipping. There we go. Get a seam going here. There we go. Oh, you have a good knife. Oh, they actually ship these proper. Like they put the bumpers on them like you see come in high quality golf sets. So what do we got in here? There's the wedge. Callaway Bobby Jones. And this has the sand wedge to a 2-iron. So we're going to keep the wedges aside. And this one has the original shaft in it. Yep, we keep that aside. All the shafts and the clubs I'm going to use are aftermarket True Temper. They're dynamic stips. Here's the iron. Look at that. And this set goes to 2-iron, so what's this? It's the 7-iron. Now, I'll look the lofts up to these and post it up on the screen, but I did check it. I believe the 9-iron comes in at 45 degrees. And I have a 50-degree wedge, so same with the vintage set, we won't be needing the pitching wedge if we use these. Look at that. Now these are stainless steel. And I believe they're cast. You got the bore-through hosel. Now it was Vintage Golfer's video on these irons that just made me go, cool. But they're a little blah, as you would say, but they're, in my opinion, they're a good kind of blah. Just a simple, no-nonsense club. See what else we can dig out of here. Alright, we'll pull one more club out of the box and then we'll get the whole set up in the tour bag. What do we got? That'd be cool if we could grab the 2-iron. There's the pitching wedge, and I love how these are actually like bladed wedges. See, that has the replacement shaft. True Temper Dynamic. And there's an S for stiff. So we would use this club. It has an aftermarket shaft, but this sand wedge is all original. Let's try to grab an iron. Yeah, there's the 9. You can just tell that's got a lot of loft on it for a 9 iron. I want to grab one of the long irons. We got to find that 2 iron because that thing's going to be scary. It's a 19 degree. Almost looks like a putter. Wait till you get a load of this thing. It's going to focus. There it is. This is the first time in my golfing life that I've owned a legit 2 iron. Good Lord. So when we film the range footage on these, we'll hit a few warm-up shots, but we're just going to jump straight to the 2 iron. Because we've hit these, and these are the same idea. I use a 3 iron to a 9 iron, and then I use a hybrid or a driving iron as the 2 iron, because that thing's so dang lofted. I think that thing's more than 45 degrees in the 9 iron. So I might actually have to bend a wedge back to 52, but I can make a 50 work. It gaps just fine when I actually hit them good. And there was the most scary iron I'd ever hit till. Oh, yeah. Good Lord. Well, these appeared to have some writing, or that could just be dirt. Yeah, look at that. It almost looks like a hickory shafted head on a steel shaft. It's just that raw club head. Like, that would look good on a hickory shaft, not gonna lie. So let's get them set up in the bag here. There we go. There's what it looks like, the complete set in the bag. Didn't come with a lob wedge. So basically that's okay, because I want to get a 2 wood to go with a 5 wood and the 3 wood and the driver I have. So we might even use this if we want to go straight 2 iron. But if this works out, I'm looking to make this a competitive set. Like, that stainless steel is raw, but at the same time it keeps a shine. So basically, as long as you polish these clubs and don't hit them up like rocks, they'll last forever. Now I gotta look up the specs on these, so we'll get back to you. So I checked the gapping. So this 2 iron comes in at 19 degrees, and then from 2 to 4 iron, it drops in 3 degree increments. Then when you hit the 5 iron, all the way to the 9 iron, it drops in 4 degree increments. So there it is. 2 to 9 iron, and then our 50 to 58 degree wedges bringing up the bottom of the bag. 4 degree increments, same as from 5 to 9 iron, I said, and then I think 2 to 4 I said was in 3 degree increments, starting at 19 degrees in the 2 iron. So drop 3 degrees, drop 3 degrees. Then it drops, I think, by 4 degrees from the 4 iron to the 5 iron, then continues that trend to the 9 iron till you hit 45 degrees in the 9 iron. And then all that's left to do is see what you're hiding, Frank. What do you got for me? What are you hiding? Yoink. Come on, Frank. Put you over here. Stay on the guitar. Yeah, rock out for a bit, Frank. Ah, you got the 4 wood that goes with this set. So we won't use this right away. So I gotta distance check it, because I think might even be 18, 17, 16 degrees somewhere in there. I think a 4 wood is, but some 3 woods are 16 degrees. So we're gonna actually have to check how far we hit this before we use it, but cool 4 wood. Oh, even better shaft. Nice score, Frank. Yeah, if anyone knows where I found this club, I found it up at the old Fairview driving range, $30 with this shaft. Had to coke bath it, it had some rust. Using my finger in front of the camera here and here, so on the toe and hosel end. But a quick Coke bath, clean that right up. And then along with Vintage Golfer, that's what gave me the idea to try these clubs out. With them being stainless steel, they ever get real dirty and stuff caked on them, Coke bath. When they get rusty, Coke bath. Just a hunk of American-made stainless steel. So that's the setup. And we're gonna go test this right away. New Scott out.